Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my slow morning routine for you guys. So in my master's program, I have a very easy schedule. I only have 2 classes, one Monday morning at 9 and one Tuesday at 3 p.m. So it leaves my days very unscheduled. So I'm able to have this luxurious slow morning routine, which I will take you guys on. It's a bit exaggerated today, because it takes a long time to set up the camera and talk you guys through it. But usually it takes me about an hour and a half to do my morning routine. So I'm very blessed to have an extra hour and a half in the mornings to do this. And I just thought I'd show you guys in case you want to pick up any tips or tricks from me, or you're just curious. So let's get on.
Look at that grumpy face. First thing I do in the morning is put on a podcast. Right now it's the Aware and Aggravated podcast by Leo Skeppy, but I'm almost done this series. If you have any suggestions, comment below.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, everyone. I decided to film my slow morning routine because I had mentioned it in my last video. And I thought, why not show you guys my nice, relaxed, slow morning? Because I'm not a morning person, but I do have a bit of routine that just helps me get out of bed every day. So as you see, after my alarm goes off, which it does every day, because if I don't have an alarm, I will not wake up, I listen to a podcast. Right now it's usually the Aware and Aggravated podcast by Leo Skeppy. But just some sort of like talking. It used to be music, but now I just fall back asleep when it's music. I don't know why, years of ignoring it. So now it has to be a podcast, because then I'm kind of like interested in listening. And then that takes me like 20 to 40 minutes to wake up, like usually a whole episode of a podcast. So once I'm awake, I sit up, and this is the first thing I do. There's a little cubby beside my bed, and I take apple cider vinegar, a capsule of it, because I don't drink it anymore. I used to drink it back in my hardcore days, but it's not good for your teeth. And also, why would you torture yourself like that first thing in the morning, you know? So I just take my apple cider vinegar capsule, and I have this whole bottle of water right next to my bed that I fill up before I go to sleep, so I have it ready. And then I just try to drink this whole thing. I try to drink like half of it immediately before I stand up, right when I take the pill. And then the other half I try to drink whilst I'm getting ready. So like when I wash my face and make my bed, I'm taking sips, so that by the time that I'm like almost finished the routine, the morning routine, this is gonna be done. And this is always done before I drink my first caffeinated beverage of the day. So I drink this whole water before any caffeine passes my precious lips, because hydration is key. Okay, let's make my bed. All right, my bed is made. This has been something I've always done consistently since like, I would say 2019, 2020, from when I moved into my first apartment that I had by myself in Japan. I'm like, where did I live? I was in Japan, and that's when I really started setting just good habits for myself. That's when I got crazy into good habits. This is one that stuck, which was making my bed every morning, even in my most decrepit years. When I moved back to Toronto and I had no routine, I just always made my bed. It takes 10 seconds, makes the room look nicer. I do hate though that in this dorm it's against the wall. I hate when beds are against the wall. It bugs the shit out of me, because like, whatever, and that's the wardrobe too. Like, I fucking, sorry. It's the morning. Anyways, lower that cortisol, lower that blood back down. It's fine. It's fine. I always make the bed every morning, and you should too. Okay, now is everyone's favorite part, which is skincare. I will say this specifically. When I get up, after I go to the bathroom, I wash my hands, and then with warm water, I gargle, like swish my mouth, and I like run warm water over my face. But I do not particularly wash my face with soap right when I get up. And this is for many reasons. And honestly, this is just a me thing. So you can be like, well, that's gross. You should wash your face. I really deeply clean before I get into bed. And I do like a really extensive wash and serum. And my nighttime routine will be for another time. And I'm not like a sweaty sleeper. So when I wake up, like I don't feel like my face is dirty. Like I just like have some crust on my eyes. So with warm water, I just wipe that away. And I'm like, I don't feel like I really need to be like harshly washing it first thing in the morning. So I don't. Also another thing with in Liverpool, it rains a lot. I feel like as soon as I go out, like everything washes off my face. Like, and then once I'm out and come back in, that's when I want to wash my face because I don't like rain on my face. So I feel like I'm washing my face a lot throughout the day. So when I wake up and I've just come from my bed, I don't wash my face. And this is because I wash my face a lot throughout the rest of the day, which sounds even stupider, but hey, you know what? This is my channel, and you're learning about my morning routine and my skincare. So after I pat it dry, after I just put warm water on it, I use the Clinique Moisturize Surge Face Spray to just put some re-moisture back on there because we need some moisture for our face to hold. I will be honest, my mom got me this at first for Christmas, last Christmas, and then I bought it again because I really liked it, but now I'm poor, so there's only a little bit left, and there's definitely some water in here. I wanted to make it last a bit more, which is definitely diminishing from the effects, but you know what? Student life. Student life. I gua sha. I do gua sha. I don't have any tools. I use my hands. And I usually do this topless, but obviously this is not OnlyFans, so I cannot be doing that. So for the oil that I kind of use, like what I use to make my face moist, I use 100% plant-derived squalane from The Ordinary. The Ordinary is a Canadian company, for anybody who wants to know. So first, I put it on my chest, neck, and face, like the product. And then we're gonna start here at the chest. This is something I learned from Ellen V. Laura's YouTube. Because when you gua sha, you have to, basically when you gua sha, it's like circulating the blood flow in your face, and it's also like helping lymphatic drainage and a lot of other things. I'm not gonna teach you about gua sha right now, but you can Google it, but that's what you're trying to do. But to do that, you need to open up the drainage in your chest first, or else nothing's going to move from your face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some regular body lotion. This is the Joie de Vie. I don't know what the fuck I got this from. I probably got it for Christmas. Like moisturizing shea butter body lotion. This guy. It expired 8 years ago. But I don't think I even opened it till this year, so I don't know how that works. It was just in the back of like one of my closets at my mom's house. This is just gonna go on my neck and chest. So what you're gonna do is like on each side, what I like to do first is kind of just go up and down. Then I go up the collarbone. This just might be doing nothing. I just like massaging my collarbone. That's just a me thing. So I had that, and then just like in a circular motion, I reach kind of down near the armpit because I know there's drainage happening there. And just like that. And I go to this side and do the same thing. All right, and then you move on to your neck. So again, I do this kind of like downward motion. And then circles. All right, then I wash off the body moisturizer from my hand. I take the Clinique spray one more time, just re-wet the face a little bit. And then I start the facial massages. So I kind of do this with my hands, and I go like this from the jaw, start from the jaw. I do this 8 to 10 times, I'm not counting, so. Then I do like a wide sweeping motion. I just use like my finger, my first finger really. And I'm not pressing too hard. And you're scooping back to your ear. Then I go to my temple and I do little circles and bring it down. And then I go up to my forehead and I push like up and out. And back down the sides of my face. Because this is where it's draining, like you're pushing out and down. Because it's going to drain back to where we were massaging before. Okay, then I do this one. Like I take like a little peace sign. Like that. Sometimes I get like impatient, so I do it with both hands. I do this 5 times with each hand, so 10 times all together. And then on this side, I'll do a few more of these ones. I'll sweep out and then down. Then I do the top of my eyes. Really lightly, I go like this. So it's like, usually about all of them, I do them about 8 times. Then under my eye, I do the same thing. I sweep under and down. Then I take any one of these knuckles, make kind of like a this shape. You're gonna hold your face and you're gonna pull back under your cheekbone and above your jaw. So we're sculpting that area. And then the same on this side. I feel like I'm satisfied with my face. And then I'm gonna lock it in with some moisturizer. So it's the day. So I'm gonna use my daytime moisturizer, and I actually just ran out. I brought 2 from Canada. I just ran out of one. So I'm gonna open up the Olay Total Effects with SPF 30. You're like, Mel, why do you need SPF 30 in Liverpool? It's sunny in the morning and then it rains. So, because it does eventually rain, and this is all just gonna wash off, what I've been doing is I actually mix my day and my night moisturizer. So it comes in a little pump. I'm just gonna use like probably 1 pump. And then I use my nighttime moisturizer, which is the Pond's Dry Skin Cream. This is a very hydrating one. So my face is fine with being overhydrated, but if you have like oily skin, don't do it. This was strictly my nighttime one because I like to go to bed with really moist skin. But I also just use like another little bit just to mix with my daytime one. And I'm like a boy putting on moisturizer. I don't know why. I am a little harsh with it. Well, no, I've actually seen a man do it and they're not very nice. They're just like abusing their face always. And I put Vaseline on my lips. Apparently this really annoys people. Some people say like, don't do it. It's not good for your lips. I don't give a fuck. Vaseline on the lips. Looks hydrated. Looks fresh. There you go. And the face is facing for the morning. Like, I feel like the puffiness is gone. She's gone. This also has a lot to do with the water. Rehydrate and gua sha if you don't want a puffy face in the morning. Speaking about my water, I'm gonna go drink the rest.
Look at how beautiful the morning is. It's always like this. It's always nice in the morning. Then it frickin' rains. See those clouds? They're coming for rain. But the sun is out right now. Okay, now that I finished my water, it's time for my caffeinated drink of the morning. So I have 3 options. This is just regular black Tetley tea. And the fact that I'm here drinking Tetley, people would fucking kill me, but this is what I grew up in. I like Tetley tea, so whatever the British brand is, I fucking always forget it's called Yorkshire. I don't know. That one, not it. Tetley for me. A huge bag. It's just like orange pekoe. That's what it is. Orange pekoe. And I have my Nestle Gold, Nescafe, Gold. I drink my coffee black. And then this is just 1 packet, but I have the box. It's like this slim tea, but I didn't really care that it was a slim tea. I just wanted lemon matcha tea, like lemon green tea, and this was the only one that had lemon and green tea. But it also has whatever mate is, or mate. I have no idea. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. Lately, I've really been drinking a lot of black tea in the mornings with milk and sugar, which is not the best, because I do kind of drink it with a lot of milk and a lot of sugar. Coffee I only drink if I need to be getting up and going somewhere and being, you know, like if I'm going to lecture, I'm like, oh, I'll drink a coffee. But I'm going to drink some green tea this morning because I do have to get some stuff done, but I don't need to be jittery and crazy, and just sounds more relaxing. So I'm going to have this morning. Okay, so I always make my hot beverage in the morning, and whilst I'm waiting for the kettle to boil and for my tea to steep, I usually do a quick clean. Like, I clean the counters, I wash dishes from the night before, and I dry them and put them away. And this is a very hotly debated topic. Like, a lot of influencers and like lifestyle promoters say, oh, don't waste your energy in the morning on like dishes and cleaning. But I actually like the dopamine and the first tasks just like being easy, simple tasks. So I've always been a big kind of like morning tidy person, as opposed to someone who does it at night. And excuse my missing cupboard door. And now we'll take a short break to do snack of the week. Okay, so a snack of the week this week's is Kinder Bueno White. So obviously I've had a Kinder Bueno before, but I've never seen this white version. It's probably just white chocolate, but it looked really appealing, like looks cool, and I love Kinder. Also, it was hard to pick a candy that, you know, we're not boycotting. I was like, I saw in some video that Cadbury, I don't even know what we're supposed to be boycotting at this point. But Cadbury was on the list, I think so. Ooh, look how nice that is. So looks-wise, looks better than the original Bueno. Oh, it smells so good. That's what the back looks like. I have these little chocolate granules. Everybody get on a plane, come to the UK, and get this. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And maybe this is because I've been craving a little treat, but 10 out of 10. I already like Kinder, so that's definitely like a weighted factor. But that hits. And if it is white chocolate, I don't really like, sometimes I think white chocolate's too sweet, but that's good. So yeah, you heard it here. How many times did I say it? 10 out of 10. Looks stunning. Ah, that little crisp, stunning. 10 out of 10. Alright, now that I am sitting back down with my tea, this is when I kind of just do something that needs to be done. So depending on the day, it's always going to be different. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to look over my rubric. I've been working on an assignment, so I'm just going to
work on some because I feel like I have the most mental power first thing in the morning. So I'm gonna try to just work on some of my assignment, and as I do that, I drink my caffeinated beverage and I wait to get hungry. I'm not someone who wakes up hungry, and I've never been that person. And I find it makes me nauseous if I try to force myself to eat right when I wake up. So I won't do that. I'll just work, check emails. The only time I'll force myself to eat before I leave is if I want to go to the gym first thing in the morning, or like first task of the day if I want to go to the gym. But today, since I'm not going to go to the gym right away, it'll probably be my midday task. I'm going to work and wait for hunger to take me. And when I say wait for hunger to take me, it's like, I'm like, oh, I'm starving. I just wait till starvation hits. But just to show you how long my morning routine, it's been a bit exaggerated this morning. So that first alarm goes off at 9:45. And you need to know, I listen to that podcast like 20, 30, 40 minutes sometimes. So I spend most of my time just waking up my brain, staring at the sun to try to wake up. So I'm not consuming caffeine until at least an hour after I wake up, which is recommended. I think this was recommended by Dr. Huberman or Huberman. I can't pronounce his name, but I think he's the one who said don't drink caffeine until like, I think it's like even 90 minutes after you wake up. So thankfully today it's been 90 minutes. I usually wait like an hour to an hour and a half before I consume caffeine. So, and that's only if you finish your water, folks. So I'm gonna get to work now.
Okay, so I had recorded and showed you guys what I was eating for lunch, but it wasn't in focus and I didn't check the footage and I just ate my whole lunch because I was, like I said, starving. But I had a ham and cheese sandwich, and I usually always have a ham and cheese sandwich with some sort of fruit as my first meal of the day. So today I had grapes, and it's because I'm a student and I'm poor. So bread and deli meat and cheese are cheap things that I can buy a lot of. And I splurge only at the grocery store for fruit because, you know, you need your 5-a-day fruits and vegetables. So yeah, there you go. All right, so here are all the vitamins, supplements that I take with the first meal of the day. I always take them with the first meal. So if I do get up early and have a breakfast, I take it with breakfast. But if I don't eat till lunch, I don't take it till lunch. But I have to take it with a substantial amount of food. All right, so let's go through them. First, these are 2 probiotics. So I take them interchangeably, like every other day. So I'll take either the Acidophilus or the Women's Probiotic, and I switch back and forth. I used to take 2 probiotics a day. That's when I had money. Like, I like the benefits of both. But I'm poor, so I just alternate them because, you know, it's like it's in my system. So I don't need to take both every day. I take them every other day. Then I take iron. Make sure it's like the Iron Plus because you want it to have the other stuff in it, like especially vitamin C. Iron is not activated if you don't have vitamin C. So make sure you look at the back of your iron and you're taking the right one. This I started taking when I found out I had an iron deficiency when I came back from Japan. So it's for energy, and if you have low energy, you should look into your iron levels. Another thing I take every day is B12. I found out I had a B12 deficiency when I was in my undergrad. I literally just could not wake up at all, and I couldn't do anything, and I went and got blood work done, and I think the B12 count is supposed to be, it's somewhere from like 120 to 400 counts in your blood, and my level was at 4. It was at 4. So she was like, girl, and this is found, funny enough, in like red meats, and I eat a lot of red meat, so I don't know what the heck was happening there. The next thing I take is glucosamine. I will tell you right now, I don't know what the difference between glucosamine sulfate and glucosamine chondroitin are. Here, I have the other one. I don't know what the difference between these are, so if somebody can tell me, please tell me. But I take them for my joint pain. I have bad joints. Just every joint I have is bad. It cracks. It's not good. So I fear for my old life, my elderly life. So I should be taking 2 of these a day, but I just take 1 a day. And last but not least is I take 2 fish oil every day for your mind, for your digestion, so many things. So I take 2 fish oils every day. Okay, I also don't know how I forgot this one, but I take vitamin D3 every day as well, especially here in the UK where it's so cloudy. You need this. This is for your immune system. And everybody who knows me, you know I used to be sick all the time. So I'm very, very conscious about taking my vitamin D every day. And when I'm feeling a cold coming on or a sickness, like I'll take 2. I'll take 2 with every meal. Like I go crazy on my vitamin D. You get that from the sun. Today, thankfully, like there's some sun out and that's crazy, but usually there is not in Liverpool. So this is a must. I don't know how I could forget that. I literally put it back on my shelf. I took it and put it back on my shelf. I don't know why. I was gatekeeping vitamin D from you guys. Okay. You should also try to hit for a higher IU. I think I got gifted this. Why? This is why it's 400. But honestly, you can get a lot of vitamin D, especially in the winter. You should be looking for a higher one in the winter, and if you live in a rainy place or cloudy place. Okay, this is also an honorable shout out. Energy drinks like this, and if you do like Monster or Rockstar or whatever, they have a ton of like vitamins in there, especially B12, because B12 like wakes you the heck up. So there's always like a 1,000 B vitamins. So I will not take my B12 if I'm gonna have like one of these in the morning, because you really just don't need that. Your body can only absorb so much B12 in one go. So if I'm gonna have one of these drinks, or if I'm gonna have a Monster or something, I don't take the B12 because that would be a waste. But you need to understand it needs to be taken with food. So I need to eat food and then drink this to have those benefits, because you also need food in your stomach to absorb the B12 properly. So that's a little tidbit. And these, I just like them. They're good. They're like the Slush Puppy flavors, the red and the blue. Would recommend. I don't know if you can get them in Canada or the US, but obviously you can get them on Prime. I got them on Amazon Prime UK. Alright, so I've done the rest of my morning routine, which is get dressed, and if I plan to go to the gym that day, I always put on my gym clothes, because then it forces me to go, because like I'm never going to change out of my gym clothes and not go to the gym. So I put on my gym clothes if I plan to go that day, brush my teeth, and make my hair look presentable. I don't really wear makeup. Some days I do, like if I go to a meeting or an interview, I'll put on makeup, but I don't wear makeup, so I wasn't going to put it on just now to show you. And then, yeah, that's the end of my morning routine. And like I said, I'll usually like go to the gym or keep working, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep working until I go to the gym. But yeah, a few things. If you guys notice, I do not shower in the morning. I shower after the gym and at night, or like sometimes those line up. Like I shower after the gym and I don't leave my house again, so why would I shower again? I've just never been a morning shower girly because showers make me tired. Always make sure to hydrate. This is already like almost done, and this is my second one. And eat something. Try to eat something. If it takes you a while, like me, it took me like an hour to feel hungry, just make sure you get to it. Also to reiterate how long my slow morning routine is, it's 12:44. So I started at 9:45. My alarm goes off at 9:45. Now it's 12:44. So that is the end of my slow morning routine video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. If you didn't, like and subscribe anyways, and maybe I'll make a video that you like. Speaking of which, if you have any ideas or you want to see something from me and Liverpool, please put it in the comments down below. I respond to every comment. And send me money if you want. You can do that as well. Bye.